Welcome to my Python programming, getting started with Python and Python fundamentals. My name is Tarun and I will teach you about the Pythons. So getting started, a Python programming I will teach in three different parts: Python fundamentals, beyond the basics, advanced Pythons, and what we consider in Python fundamentals. Python fundamentals, you can say the basics about the classes, functions, etc., like the collections, in which basics of the Pythons like the single level inheritance it's example of the Python fundamentals I will teach. And the beyond the basics, the intermediate level of these above mentions the class, functions, and collections, like the multiple inheritance. It's advanced versions like single to multiple inheritance. And in advanced Pythons, the advanced level of the classes, functions, collections, etc., like virtual inheritance. It's more advanced. So first start from the beginnings and consider the multiple videos and many more things about the Pythons. So enhance the level of the Pythons. So I will discuss about the Pythons in advance in later video sessions. So the Python fundamental course broken up in different modules. The first module of the Python is introductions. And what about the Pythons and what is the Python and why we need and why we learn Pythons. Getting started. Getting started installations of the Pythons and hello world examples of the Python, you can say. The string and collections, you know very well about the strings and collections. Modularity, built-in types and the data types, and the collections like the list, dictionaries, etc. Exception handlings, it's runtime errors, you can say. Iterables and the generators, classes, managing file and resources, and maintaining codes and the testing and the debugging codes. So these are the topics I will consider in my module and you can say. So these are the topics you learn better video programmings by my Python video tutorials. So the Python history, the Guido van Rossum is a developer who invented the Pythons in 1991. In 1980s, the Python start Guido van Rossum, but the first release in 1991, but start from the 1980s. Widely used for the high-level language, also used for the general-purpose language. So open source, it's a best advantages of this language is open source with the non-profitable and software development. So what is the features of the Python taken? First is the object-oriented language. You can say the C++ is also a object-oriented language, and Java is also, and C# is also. So the basic features of the object-oriented, like the class, object, inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulations, etc. So these features are taken by the Pythons. Easy to use. It's a friendly and high-level language, so you can easily understandable and readable also. GUI based programming and graphical user interface is also there in Pythons. Support cross platforms, so you can compile your code one computer to the another computer, and you can say the one Linux to the one platform to the another platform, like the Linux to Windows and Mac OS, etc. So cross platform is there. Interpreted language, it's not a compiled, it's a interpreted language, so it's easy to interpret and easy to use. Free and open source, the all codes you learn better you learn better because all things are open and huge, and because the huge libraries in there in Pythons, and all are the open source. Extensible, it means it's similar to the C and C++ code, so you can compile your C and C++ code from your Python compilers. Okay, so strongly typed language, you know very well about the C++ and the Java. Both are the strongly typed language, because before any variable assignments, must to declare that. So Python is also a strongly typed language. The syntax of the Python are clear, readable, and expressive. So these are the features of the Pythons. And the Python implementations. What the Python implementation in both in a different and amongst languages like the C Pythons, the C programming language, and the native codes, and J Python, Java, and JVM machines, Iron Python, C Sharp, and .NET, and PyPy is the R Python and the native and others. So these are the implementation of the Pythons. Why we learn the basic and the main reason to learn the Python is Python is a powerful and expressive language, and the powerful language for the expressive and the productive language. And also Python design and work in the different areas like in the web development, science development, cloud configuration, and the data analytics, like the financial services, you can say. So in the web development, provide the backends for the high traffic websites like the YouTube, Facebook, Google, etc. So use Python framework like the Django and the pyramids and the Flask. In the science development, provide some libraries, and you know very well about the Python's taken the huge libraries. Provide some libraries like the AstroPy, BioPythons, etc. Cloud configuration, provide basic tools like the Ansible, Boto3 for Amazon Web Services, and for the data analytics and the financial services, provide basic tools like the pandas. Actually, it's not pandas, it's a pandas, Bokeh, and the TensorFlow. So please like this video and share this. I recommend I will provide you better video tutorials of the Python and many more programming languages which is related to the Python's framework. So please subscribe my channel and also share this video if you like this video, and if you learn better from my programming languages and programming or you can say the if you learn better Pythons, please subscribe and get the first video hello world and getting started and how to installations from the Python. So thank you very much. It's the introductions of the Python.